Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory version 1.1 modded. In today's episode what we're going to do is we're going to burp, because that's what we do when we get in the video. Yeah. I've just been eating some Tootsie Rolls. Alright, so we need to get this sorted out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to build menu, which is Q. Mini HUD sync, base elevator, portable hub, terminal, portal. I wonder how that works. I don't know. Put the conveyor belt into up to 3. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna build this one right there. This one right there. Actually, hold on, this one. That one can be... on this line. Whoops. Hold on. Stop it. Alright, so it's directly on the side of it. So right about here. I stuff and grab the wrong one here. Alright, should be a dead. Is this dead on the line? Dead on this other line. Hold on. Let me reload. Oh, you can stack these bad boys. That's weird. That's cool though. Alright. Let's see here. So it's on the beam. So that's lined up. Go back a little bit. That one's lined up to there. I think that's it right there. You? Nah, that's not gonna work. We don't need 3 of these. Whoops, I deleted the wrong one. Put that back. Alright, I gotta stop touching the keys like there we go. Drop it down real quick. And what we'll do is we'll do actually, hold on. Maybe that ought to work right there. Let's see here. One there. One there. Get rid of this one. Get rid of the end one. What about the conveyor belt? grab out this barrel care about. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some smelters now. What's it say the difference is? I like the mini ones. They're nice. Alright, so one there, there, one there, and one there. Now what we could do is we can link up this to that, that, that. That, that to that. Well, is there wireless power now? On. I guess they're, well, no. That's going really quick in there. What is up with this smelter? Oh, it's filling it up, that's what. I guess there's power to the grid, so I don't need this thing right here. It's like they have wireless power. No, they don't have wireless power. I don't think these are smelting. No power. That's what I thought. Melting. Now what we need to do is we need to turn what I'm thinking here. There's too much stuff on the load of the thing. That or one of these things are probably empty probably. No, still got fuel. Well, let's put back in the biofuel generator. We'll put another one in just to be on the safe side. Maybe that'll help. No, come on now. Just do this one. I know these are probably wireless, but I'm just going to connect them up for my sanity. Put 500 in there. Once it comes out of the smelter, Need to hurry up and automate this here real quick. So we need production. A mini resource printer. Biomass printer. Biomass generator. Coal generator. Burns coal to boil water. Yeah, it's just mini construction. Cuts one part into another part. Cuts one part into another part. Get lined up here. Why does that look so big? There we go. Alright. Got one there. There. One there. One. There. Now we'll do the take the base up. Whoops. I can't see. There's so many things in the way. Alright. So now we need to do storage. Organization. Special forces. Let's see here. Storage container. Just a little bitty one. One there. There, one there. Now we'll go back to the feeding belt here. Alright. These are storage containers that are going to store whatever comes out of the constructor. I think I need screws. On select production, I need rods. This one I need rods. Well, this one's gonna be iron plate. This one's going to be iron plate. And now they're going to smelt and they're going to turn into these. So then what we want to do is we want to grab a production, or let's go a mini constructor here. That doesn't seem mini to me. I guess it is mini, I guess. Those are constructors, right? Alright. So this one can do... Let me, we're trying to automate everything here. Oh, we've only been 13 minutes into the video, it feels like forever. Alright. Now these can produce screws. This can produce screws. What is metal plating used for? Let me go look real quick. And let's select the next milestone. Because I know there's a better generator I'm about to get. Let's see here. This, the select milestone. The multi-purpose generator. I don't know what it does, but we're going to send it off and see what that gives us in return. So we just need... Alright, let's see what how expensive it is. What does it do? Mini assembler, foundry. It says generative for the power grid from all sources in the game. and mods. Sun, wind, has a conveyor belt input port that allows for automated item supply. Wow, this thing is humongous. I have everything for it, but I don't want it right here. No, I want it somewhere it's not gonna be seen. Or let me grab this biofuel real quick. Let me contemplate that. I mean, there's nothing really going on over here. You know what I mean? Like this. I don't think there's anything gonna go down here. So what we'll do is we'll go down here. We'll open the grid panel. We'll hit number 5. Cover up this ugly rock here. We go back in that here. Number 5. 5. Weird. I'm gonna put the power source right over here. I'll hide this grass by it. Alright, let's bring this out and see what it looks like here. I can't see. And I just rotated through that. Can't see the diagram on the side. Alright, let's just put it down. Yes, it would be nice if I actually put it down instead of, like, closing it. That looks so cool. Oh, we're doing mini pool right about there. And then we'll go mini pool. I know it says snap to the grid. Is there wireless power in the game that I'm missing? I mean, whoops. I got my power situated thing off the thing. So number 2. Now what is it supposed to do? Wow, this thing is really loud. I gotta figure out the power grid situation. Tie it into that right there. Now, I wonder how this works, per se. This has got wind, solar. There's a volume slider for it. That's neat. I wonder. It says one. I guess it's supplying power. I don't know. Maybe biomass? Let me see here. Yeah, but that was like, okay, so. This looks cool and all, but it's like humongous. It's really big. Alright, so now we need to go. I want to go up a little bit right here. That's a big foundation that we're putting down. Well, now it's a medium-sized one. Alright. I wonder if you can fit it like stone. Let's see here. Multi-purpose. What does it say here? Sun. Wind. You know what? We can put that at 15. About 300 megawatts for this thing here. I mean, we could build another one. You know, and put it down here somewhere. Maybe line it up with that one. Didn't say we're not allowed to have more than one. Maybe there's a different power source out there that's better than this. As of now. That's right. Let me see what's... Is it even? Nope. Trial and error. That back. Maybe it'd be easier to see it on the other side. That should be lined up. Alright, so we're gonna go into here. There we go, much better. Ah, sign of silence. Oh, you only have one line for that, huh? Alright. Well, let's put a line right here. And then what we'll do is we'll take this line and tie it into there. Alright. That's that. We have power again. Trying to stray away from biofuel right this second. Alright, so it's gonna autosave in 7 seconds. Go see how our assembler plant's going on. Because we forgot to put... We forgot to put an output here. Our storage bin, I mean. Of course, this is gonna stockpile and this constructor hasn't made all the screws that it could possibly can make. So let's go here. Go into must go into special forces. Storage container. You. I'll just. I keep hitting the wrong cues when I'm in here. So that's 3, so this will make it 4. Alright, so number 4. Small gap here. Look at all those screws go. Alright, I'm having too much fun. What about this one? Yeah, it's filling up. What about this one? I haven't decided what these two are gonna be. Because you don't need anything out of steel plate, right? This constructor is making steel plate. And then it's gonna be turning a storage container here. And then a storage container here. So what do we want to do? I don't know. I mean, I guess, we'll stop this container here, right here. Because we'll put this to select recipe. And we'll, take all that out. Constructor, screw. I might have it just for a second. And then that can go into there. So ideally we're looking at like this one in the center right here. What does steel plates need for? This actually doesn't need to be a constructor here. Alright, so these are the smelters. Smelt goes into the bars. The bars go into the storage container. On. Smelter. Organizer. Thinking here. Actually, you know what? No. Change that one back to steel plate. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to take out this constructor right here. Let me take it out so it's not in the way. And then what we'll do is we'll hit up number 4. Delete the foundation. No, not that one. There we go. Almost had it there for a second. Alright, so this should be spitting out steel plates into here. This should be there we go. Now we're getting steel plate. We're getting more screws than we need. That's okay. You know what, we could actually take out this center one here. I'm thinking we'd take out this center one. We take this one out and we leave that one and that one for screws, right? Yeah, well, we need a bunch of screws anyway, so I might as well make them. Now this is making steel plate again, okay. Short iron pipe, okay. Our pipe. Alright, let's pick another milestone, shall we? What time is it? Oh yeah, we still got time. Advanced crystallite. Yeah, no. Not really. I think that one ought to be a good one to go for. Well, what do we need? Steel tubes, steel beams, and some copper. What does he give us? A solar power mirror, a scannable resource water tube node. What? This scans resources, water turbines, and node. I must have been in there from a long time ago. Yeah. Just trying to think of what we really need the most. Used to burn any type of biofuel to be turned into heat and make a waste product of carbon dioxide that needs to be vented out or used in recipe. Can produce 500 heat. Generates 150. Well, this might be doable here. Let's see here. New building parts.
Milestone reached.
Oh.
Refined Power R&D Division have discovered more conventional methods of generating power on your assigned space work rock.
Sorry about the AI.
However, due to credit shortages, they were unable to combine the processes, therefore they named it modular power. Stay efficient.
Yeah, that was really loud. Could have sworn I had this at 50. Whatever. Fly. Alright, so now she won't be buzzing my ear too much. Alright, so what do we learn? Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. I'm just looking at whatever we just got. Refined power. Can be placed on a converter platform and uses steam to make turbine spin, which turns into generator. What is it? Generates 150 megawatts of power. That's actually pretty cheap. Used to place any type of steam turbine in any type of generator to produce power. You have to have this first, and then you put this on there. Is what I'm getting at. Boiler can be placed on a boiler platform. Alright everyone, this is what I'm going to call this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay everyone, take care. Bye bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.